Alright, you're welcome to Easy 9S GCSEs. This is a light topic, it's purely memorization, so get your Anki, Notion, or whatever you take notes on ready and let's get through this. Alright, let's define abiotic factors. Abiotic factors are non-living elements in the environment that can affect living organisms in a community. Let's explore how changes in these factors can affect a community. First, we have light intensity. Light is crucial for photosynthesis in plants, so a change in light intensity can directly affect their growth and productivity. For example, if light becomes limited or too intense, it can inhibit or promote plant growth respectively. This, in turn, affects the availability of food and shelter for other organisms in the community. Next up, we have temperature. Changes in temperature can have a significant impact on organisms. Some species have specific temperature requirements for their survival and reproduction. For instance, if the temperature becomes too high or too low, certain organisms may struggle to survive or reproduce successfully. This can disrupt the balance within the community. Moisture levels, another abiotic factor, play a vital role in the distribution and abundance of organisms. Different species have different moisture requirements. Changes in moisture levels, such as drought or excessive rainfall, can affect the availability of water and impact the survival of organisms, particularly plants and animals that rely on specific water sources. Soil pH and mineral content also have a profound effect on communities. Different organisms thrive in different soil conditions. A change in pH levels or mineral content can alter the availability of essential nutrients in the soil, affecting the growth and health of plants and consequently the organisms that depend on them. Moving on, we have wind intensity and direction. Wind can influence the dispersal of seeds, the flight patterns of birds, and the movement of insects. Changes in wind patterns can impact the distribution and migration patterns of organisms within the community. Carbon dioxide levels specifically affect plants, as they require CO2 for photosynthesis. Changes in atmospheric CO2 concentration can impact plant growth and productivity, which in turn can affect the availability of food and habitat for other organisms in the community. Lastly, oxygen levels in aquatic environments have a direct impact on aquatic animals. Fish and other aquatic organisms require sufficient dissolved oxygen for respiration. If oxygen levels decrease due to pollution or other factors, it can lead to a decline in the survival and abundance of aquatic species. That's all of abiotic factors done. Let's look at biotic factors. Biotic factors are living elements within an ecosystem that can impact a community. Let's briefly explain each of the mentioned biotic factors. Availability of food. The availability of food directly affects the survival and population dynamics of organisms within a community. When food resources are abundant, populations can thrive and reproduce successfully. Conversely, limited food availability can lead to competition and may impact the growth and reproduction of organisms. New predators arriving. The introduction of new predators to a community can have a significant impact on the prey population. Prey species may face increased predation pressure, which can cause a decline in their numbers and disrupt the overall balance of the community. New pathogens. Pathogens are disease-causing organisms, such as bacteria, viruses, or fungi. When new pathogens enter a community, they can infect and harm the resident species. This can lead to a decline in population numbers and potentially even the extinction of certain species if they are unable to combat the new diseases. One species outcompeting another, competition for resources such as food, water, or habitat can occur between different species within a community. If one species gains a competitive advantage over another, it may outcompete the other species for resources. This can lead to a decrease in the population size of the outcompeted species, potentially to the point where they are no longer able to breed successfully. Alright, abiotic and biotic factors are now patterned. Subscribe to Easy Nines for more content like this and follow our TikTok. Love.